Thank you very much. So I'll be presenting on behalf of Peter today because he's sick. And this is the fourth work package, which goes actually to the highest complexity, looking at the ecosystem, at the global processes, and so on, looking also at the most abundant organisms. This is what we see on Earth. So most biomass is presented in plants, then possibly quite a big share of biomass, of living biomass is present in bacteria. And then there are the other groups, of which the animals, they only make about 2.5% of the total biomass. Fungi make 12, archaea, bacteria together, but oh, sorry. So this is not in person. This is in gigatons. Sorry, you see, I'm not familiar with it. So looking at the players beyond animals. So actually looking at the plants, but also looking at the microbes in the different system, fungi, bacteria, archaea, and to some extent also protists. So this brings really the complexity, the food webs, interactions, multi-kingdoms, interactions, and so on. There is a few tasks. First of them, or group of tasks, is mainly dedicated to the group of Ondra Uhlik at the University of Chemistry and Technology, looking at the plant microbiome interactions, looking at rhizosphere and how plants recruit their microbiomes. We will also put our share of putting microbes of fungi, which is part of the microbiome of plants. And so this will be looking at plants in soil, plants interacting with a multitude of bacteria and other microbes. Then we will also look at the functions which are involved or which are due to these interactions, mainly the fluxes of carbon between the plants and soil, recycling of nutrients, which is the other part of the story. So in plant and microbial symbiosis, we think it's not only sugars, but it's reduced combo compounds which are fed to the plants and to the fungi, and the mineral nutrients like phosphorus, nitrogen, and probably some others which are fed to the plants. There'll be also a task or activity dedicated to mineralization of more complex compounds resembling phenolic or polyphenolic compounds, and also a part led by Lida Martinkova here at the Institute related to the degradation of toxic compounds by plant microbiomes. Looking at a plant microbiome on a large scale, so basically at the mycorrhizal microbiomes or mycorrhiza associated to the different plants, will be contributed by Petr Baldrian and his group. Mainly, there's this term of McDonaldization of plant microbiomes that I learned this morning. That's basically a term serving to describe the effect of global homogenization of microbiomes through invasions and through also other human or anthropogenic practices. So as you can buy the same Mac burgers everywhere in the world, we are facing the danger that probably the soil will be also the same around the entire globe, which we really don't know what consequences of this could be. So this is also looking at the possible consequences or possible threats of such a process. And so there will be, from the Institute of Microbiology, an important contribution by Petr Baldrian, Petr Kohl's group, contribution from us, and also contribution from the Laboratory of Biotransformation by Lida Martinkova and co-workers. And from the University of Chemistry and Technology, a big share will be contributed by Ondra Uhlik and his team.